On the night of February 9th, 2004, Maura Murray disappeared from a dark stretch of Route 112 in Haverhill, New Hampshire. At approximately 7:27 p.m., a call was placed reporting a Saturn sedan off the roadway. 19 minutes later, police arrived. The car was still there. Maura was not. No blood. No straggled. No clear direction of travel. In less than 20 minutes, a person vanished without leaving behind a single confirmed trace. That moment would define everything that followed. Almost immediately, a simple explanation took hold. Maura crashed her car. She spoke to a passing bus driver. She refused help. Then she walked away before police arrived. That story spread quickly. It appeared logical, contained, complete, but it was built on assumption, not proof. And over time, those assumptions hardened into fact. The entire case rests on a 19-minute window, but that window is not documented. The exact moment of the crash is unknown. The moment Maura exited the vehicle is unknown. The moment she left the scene was never observed. What happened inside those minutes was reconstructed later, not recorded as it occurred. That distinction matters. The last confirmed interaction with Maura Murray came from a local school bus driver. The exchange was brief. He stopped, asked if she needed help. She said help had already been called. Then he left. This became the final confirmed sighting, but it established only one thing. Maura was alive and present at that moment. It did not explain what happened next. When police arrived at approximately 7:46 p.m., the scene was quiet. The Saturn was damaged but intact. Personal belongings were inside. Alcohol containers were present. There were no signs of forced entry, no signs of a struggle, no clear trail leading away. The environment worked against answers. Snow, darkness, woods. The absence of evidence began to speak louder than the evidence itself. Searchers expected footprints. They didn't find any that clearly led away from the scene. But winter conditions complicate everything. Snow cover, uneven terrain, later disturbance. No footprints does not mean no movement. It only means nothing definitive was preserved. Tracking dogs were later used. They indicated scent movement along the roadway. Then the trail stopped. The results were labeled inconclusive. Dog tracking can suggest movement. It cannot prove destination. Once again, uncertainty replaced answers. One assumption shaped the entire investigation. That Maura was alone. That no other vehicle stopped. That no one interacted with her after the bus driver left. But no evidence ever confirmed this. There were no traffic logs, no cameras, no documentation proving the road was empty. Isolation was inferred, not established. Over time, inference became explanation. The lack of evidence was treated as evidence itself. Search efforts focused on exposure, on voluntary departure, on the idea that Maura simply disappeared into the night. Other possibilities were not ruled out. They were ignored. The Maura Murray case was never solved. Not because evidence explained what happened, but because the record ends. What happened during those 19 minutes remains unknown. Not disproven, not confirmed, just unanswered. And that uncertainty, not the crash, not the timeline, is the true center of the case.